New York City, the global symbol of capitalism, has done the unthinkable. Zoran Mumdani, a self-proclaimed democratic socialist, has just been elected mayor. For his supporters, this is the dawn of a new people's revolution. For his critics, it's the start of an economic nightmare. But this isn't just a local story. When New York, the beating heart of finance, culture, and media, changes direction, the whole country feels the tremor. How did a man who campaigned against billion-dollar landlords in Wall Street end up in the mayor's seat of the world's capitalist capital? To answer that, we must rewind to the story of how a movement took root in the cracks of a struggling city. Today, we explore Zoran Mumdani's political movement, rooted in New York City. It began before election night. Rising rents, empty towers, and crumbling housing pushed New Yorkers to a breaking point. Zoran Mumdani, an immigrant raised in Queens, became the face of that frustration. He spoke about justice, giving power back to tenants, workers, and the forgotten middle class. His message spread through TikTok, union halls, and subway platforms. The establishment laughed. A socialist mayor in New York? Impossible. But Mamdani wasn't selling utopia. He was selling dignity. And in a city where everything costs too much, that message hit home, sparking change. The campaign resembled a protest, not a political machine. Volunteers biked through boroughs, posting hand-drawn posters. No million-dollar donors, no luxury fundraisers. Small donations powered the movement. Mamdani promised to tax luxury real estate, invest in transit, cap rent. Opponents called him reckless, but New Yorkers listened. He wanted the city for the many, not money. By election week, that slogan echoed. Results came in, the impossible happened. Zoran Mumdani had won. The crowd outside City Hall erupted with tears, drums, and disbelief. For the first time, a socialist took control of America's financial capital. The media called it a political earthquake. Wall Street stocks dipped, and commentators warned of panic. But in Queens and the Bronx, hope outweighed fear. People celebrated the idea that the system could finally bend toward them. Within hours of Mamdani's election victory, the backlash began. Business leaders called emergency meetings, and investors threatened to pull out capital. Former mayors labeled it economic suicide, and news channels predicted disaster. Despite the pressure, the new mayor remained resolute. He held a press conference on a bustling subway platform in Jackson Heights. Mamdani declared, "New York's wealth doesn't vanish when the rich leave. It vanishes when workers give up." This declaration drew battle lines between transformative change and maintaining the status quo. Zoran Mamdani's election made him the first Muslim and Indian-American mayor. His victory resonated with young, progressive voters, signaling a new era. City Hall was chaotic. Lobbyists flooded offices as agencies awaited direction. Mamdani arrived with organizers and began reshaping priorities overnight. Corporate tax breaks? Frozen. Public housing repairs? Fast-tracked. Every decision sparked headlines. Mamdani's approach: government should serve people, not profit. Critics called it naive. Supporters saw morality catching up. His platform faces financial and political challenges. Mamdani's early days set the stage for a test of will. Wall Street wasn't quiet at all. Banks quickly moved their assets. Developers warned about layoffs. Economists predicted the wealthy would quickly leave. Mamdani responded calmly, "If your loyalty depends on loopholes, you were never loyal." That quote quickly spread online. Protesters marched with signs saying people over profit. Occupy Wall Street felt like it was back, someone important held. Beyond the politics, something deeper was happening. In neighborhoods long ignored, people started believing again. Free meal programs expanded. Rents stopped climbing, if only slightly. Transit workers got better contracts. It wasn't a revolution overnight, but it was a glimpse of what government could look like when compassion outshined connections. Mamdani visited schools, bodegas, shelters, not for photo ops, but to listen. That humility made him dangerous to the powerful, because once people realize they deserve more, they rarely settle for less.